Hello folks, right, welcome. Yes indeed, this is part 2 of my video about the vintage CB radio net we ran on May the 27th. Apologies, it's actually taken some time to get part 2 out, but there's been a lot on and I've had a lot of footage to try to edit. I must admit I haven't really tried too hard because it was so hectic on the night. There's not much I could edit out, so I've tried my best. It's a bit rough and ready, but I think it does give you an insight into how busy it was on the night. And apologies for anyone that was trying and couldn't get in, or people left out in the cold. It was mayhem at times, very hectic, pretty much all the way through. So indeed, and perhaps for those who've never really experienced radio from the top of a hill, then perhaps it will give some insight into how much the net chairs actually hear from high ground as opposed to a few hundred meters lower. So indeed, but I have to say it was actually a great evening, and I think between myself and Ben we've got at least 51 stations in the log. That's individual stations in the log, 51, and the net ran from about just before 7 PM and it finished about 9:15. I have to say towards the end we did, apologies in particular to two people, David and JB down Somerset way I believe. Right at the end we did get some sideband noise pick up, and also we did get unfortunately a keer. I won't dwell on that, but we did. So there we go. But apart from that, absolutely fantastic evening, and great to get some really good stations in there and get them all passed around. So absolutely brilliant. So yes, the video is going to be what I'm looking at the edit now. So I've got 1 hour and 12 minutes of actual footage of the net, plus this little bit of an intro, and a little bit I'll put on the end as well. So if it's your thing, great. If it's not your thing, feel free not to watch. There is it is a DX net. There's not a lot of chat in it. There is FM hiss in there. I don't put the squelch on during the net because I want to hear everything that's out there. So if you don't like FM white noise, probably not the video for you. And if you don't like the sort of more rapid fire DX nets with the associated terminology and call signs, then the video is probably not for you. But I think it does illustrate when you hear how difficult it is sometimes to pull some stations in. Those call signs, those club call signs or 11 meter call signs that indeed are just made up, but it is much easier to pull those numbers in than say if someone shouted in with a handle. Nothing wrong with handles, whatever, but it is much easier if somebody shouts in the number. You can say, right, get them in. So hopefully that gives you a bit of an insight into what we were hearing on the night, and if it's your thing, please do enjoy.
Yeah, just see if he's there. Yeah, Charlie Tango X-Ray 104. Gary, here there, Gary?
Yeah, roger, Ben, I copy, mate.
Yeah, I got you, Gary. A little bit of noise coming through with you, but I've got you, over.
Yeah, not quite as good as the wind-assisted job last week, but you're making a trip Radio 5, mate, back to you.
Yeah, roger. I just think it's conditions. Well, I could give you a 5x5, 55, but there is a little bit of noise with it, over.
Yeah, roger. It's actually quite windy up here, so it might be a little bit of surface noise off the wind across the microphone, mate. Back to you.
Yeah, roger. You started off really clear then, and there must be a shower in between us. I'm just looking your way now, because yeah, you started really clear then, but just yeah, just a bit of noise. But apart from that, perfect, Gary. Well, like I say, I'm gonna pass the microphone down to Gary now to see if Gary wants to bring a few more in, and then yeah, Gary can start passing round, and then we'll bring people in as we go along, so everybody gets a bit of a chat. So yeah, Gary, Charlie Tango X-Ray 104. Microphone over to you, buddy. Do you want to bring some in or pass them round?
Yeah, pass a few round and then bounce it backwards and forwards, mate. Okay, any other QSKs out there? It's the Mendip Hills listening for the vintage CB net who are listening, QRZ.
26 Delta Romeo 247.
Yeah, Delta Romeo 247, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm up in the Blackdown Hills, just outside Ilminster there.
Yeah, cracking into me, mate. I'm on the top of the Mendips at the moment. Just go again with your call sign and your personal there, mate, and I'll stick you in the log. What we'll do, we're bringing in the QSKs, then we'll work down through a few, and then we'll give you a shout, and if you've heard anyone, you'll get the chance to have a go back to a mate. Back to you.
Yeah, no problem at all. Okay, but it's Delta Romeo 247, and name is Ian, India Alpha November. Location Castle Road, Blackdown Hills.
Roger D. Okay, any other QSKs out there we're listening? QRZ? Yeah, I think it was 37 in there, go ahead.
Yeah, Roger D, yeah, Tango Charlie 37, operator is Richard, and the QTH is home base near Birmingham Airport.
Yeah, Birmingham Airport, we got you in there, mate, no problem at all. So, yeah, stand by a bit, and we're going to start working the stations backwards and forwards to each other and bouncing it back to Mid Wales and back. So, yeah, we got you in there, Richard.
Yeah, no problem at all.
On the side for Colleen.
Okay, any other QSKs on the side for the Vintage CB net we're listening?
PD 77.
Yeah, Mick, PD 77, go ahead.
Yeah, good evening to you, mate. Straight, I'm not on a vintage radio, but I am a vintage operator.
Yeah, that'll do, mate. Yeah, that makes two of us. I think that the key is if you've had both your vaccinations, you qualify as a vintage operator, mate. That's you.
Okay, mate. Well, in that case, I'm positively ancient.
You've had three, have you? Where are you two? Lickies? Clee?
Yeah, on the lickies tonight.
Nice one there, nice one. Well, you'll work well from there. Okay, any other stations on the side for the Vintage CB net we're listening?
Yeah, you've got Oscar Papa 222 trying to call on the side.
Okay, 222 cracking in, go ahead.
John, can you show now? I'll just message him again.
Yeah, no worries, we'll be listening. I'm going to start passing a couple round now, save leaving them out in the cold. So we'll go down to Brian 108, he's been sat there patiently. Anyone you want to go back to? There's a nice one over Pembrokeshire way, if you want to have a crack at that one there, Brian.
Yeah, well, I've moved location, Gary, and I've got Ben in the radio now, so I'll give him a call. I think it's Oscar Papa Tango 55, near Welshpool.
Yeah, it's just OP, Oscar Papa 255, Ben there, Brian, back to you.
Yeah, sorry, Gary, come on that again.
Yeah, it's just OP, Oscar Papa 255. That's all it is, OP 255. Ben is the personal. Back to you, Brian.
Yeah, okay, how about it, Ben, Oscar Papa 55? According to Ben.
Yeah, Roger, I'm struggling a little bit, unfortunately.
Yeah, okay, Gary, we won't pursue that one then.
Yeah, I think he's got a bit of noise. I think there must be a hailstone storm or something between us. He's struggling a little bit at the moment. Probably clear up later, Brian, if you want to have a crack at him again. But anyone else you want to have a crack at? We've got Rod up there in Hay on Wye. We've got Dean over there in Pembrokeshire. Or anybody else you want to have a go for there, Brian? Back to you.
Yeah, okay, the one on the Preseli Hills, down west there. Have you got a copy? 163 Charlie Tango 108.
Okay, QSK Devon.
So I've got you. This is 163 Charlie Tango 267. Part of the Preseli Hills.
Yeah, copy there. I have moved location from where I was, and a lot better by here.
36.
Yeah, you're coming through to me. Radio 5, signal 2, mate.
Signal 5, radio 2 back this way. We're at high ground overlooking Treorchy in the Rhondda Valley.
Lovely, mate. On high ground, obviously. I'm about 1,400 foot ASL.
QSK.
Yeah, I'm around about 1,600 this way, so a little bit more than you.
Got you. Thank you for the QSO.
Yeah, okay, thanks for that one. Got you, Gary.
Yeah, no problem. QSKs, please stand by for a few minutes. We'll bring you in shortly, just passing a few people round at the moment. Patience would be most appreciated. So yeah, we will bring QSKs in as soon as we can. Okay there, Brian. I'll go for Rod. I don't think he comes on FM too often. It's Rod up in Hay on Wye, on the other side of the Hay Bluff there, Brian.
Yeah, okay, buddy, Rod, Hay on Wye area. You got a copy on 16? I got the Brian, 163, Charlie Tango 108. This station, Romeo Uniform 08, operate name Rod. Yeah, Roger, not there, Rod. No problem at all with you. Okay, so I got your Super Radio 5, I can't give you a Santiago report because this radio ain't got a meter on it, Roger. Yeah, well, I got you with signal 5 to 6, radio 5, no problem at all. Okay, sir, thank you very much. I'll stand on the side, Brian.
Yeah, okay, Rod, thanks for that one. Back to you, Gary.
Lovely job, lovely job. Okay, anyone else want to go back to Brian, 163 Charlie Tango 108. He's over about 20 miles outside of Bridgend on high ground. Anyone want to give him a shout? Go ahead.
Break.
Yeah, the braking station standby.
Right on, Colin.
Okay, a lot of people trying there, Brian, so just pop you on the side a moment so we clear up the channel a little bit, and we'll get back to you, mate. Okay, any other QSKs on the side for the Vintage CB Radio Net? It's the Mendip Hills 104, listening.
Dorset. Oscar Papa 222.
Yeah, we got Dorset and we got OP222 John. Go ahead.
That's Rod.
Yeah, I can't get you at home because I've got noise, but I'm getting you on the SDR, yeah?
Roger there, John. Well, you've made it in anyway, but unfortunately the home base. But if you do hear anyone on normal radio, shout in and we're passing down there, John. Back to you.
I will do, Gary. Thanks a lot for that.
Yeah, no worries. Any other QSKs out there? I heard Dorset trying. Go ahead.
Yeah, Alpha Mike Charlie, 519 Dorset. Oh.
How about it there, Ray? 519 Dorset. Go ahead.
Got you no problem. You're 5 and 9, yeah?
Beautiful. I've got a load of sun on the screen, but you'll probably be the same back to me there, Ray.
It's off. I'll stay on the side, but you're cracking in here, mate. Cracking in.
Lovely job. I reckon we'll get some good ones down to you shortly, mate. But yeah, we're trying to mop up a few QSKs first of all. Any other QSKs on the side for the Vintage CB Radio Net? Mendip Hills 104, listening.
Tango 4066 Yorkley, Forest of Dean.
4066, I think, Forest of Dean. Go ahead.
Yep, Charlie Tango 4066 Forest of Dean, high ground at Yorkley, static mobile.
Yeah, coming through lovely there. What's the personal that way, mate?
It's Will here, Will on the Hill sometimes. Very new user, actually took up the hobby because of your YouTube channel.
Oh dear, that's hope I haven't fallen out with your missus because you're spending too much money on it, mate. There we go. It's always nice to know. Always nice to know. We got you in the log, mate. I better start passing a few around. But have a listen, and when it comes to your turn, we'll try and get some stations back to you, mate. No problem at all. And welcome to the net there, Will.
Okay, mate. Yeah, 4066 is on the side. I may be a bit time constrained, so if I disappear, I've probably gone down. But hopefully, I better speak to somebody. Thanks for your time so far.
Yeah, if you have got to go down, give me a shout first, and I'll jump the queue a little bit, just get you a few contacts in your a newcomer, mate. Back to you.
Thanks very much appreciated. Cheers.
Okay, let's go back to Brian 108. Any other stations want to give 163 Charlie Tango 108 Brian just outside Bridgend a shout? Go ahead.
Good evening, Brian. Copy on Alpha Mike Charlie, 519.
Right, 2 or 3 come back to me then, Gary. One said good afternoon. Good evening, Brian.
Yeah, it was Colin, it was. How are you, buddy?
Copy, Carl. Long time no hear.
Yeah, we haven't spoken for a while now there, Brian. Lovely to hear you on the radio, buddy. But when we are on, we can copy each other anytime, so I'll let you get through the stations, but take it easy, buddy.
Yeah, okay, save yourself there, Colin. That's what we heard a bit more of you. Okay, back to you then, Gary. And we have got Alan, Charlie Tango 1654 called in. I don't know if you heard him.
Not as yet, mate, but we had Ray 519 down in Dorset giving you a shout there, Brian. Go for it there, Ray. It's Brian 163 Charlie Tango 108.
Charlie Tango 108. Got a copy on Alpha Mike Charlie 519 Dorset.
Roger, Wayne. No problem at all with you in Dorset. Roughly where are you?
I've got your other stations well over you. You're making it there. You're 5 and 7 into Dorset, yeah?
Yeah, roger on that, Wayne. Well, I got no problem on you back this way. Signal 6, radio 5.
Well, no, you got a last station on it. Thanks for coming back.
Okay, Wayne, thanks for that then. Back to you, Gary.
Lovely job. Okay, we'll move on. Better give some more people some QSOs. Okay, Colin 101. Anyone you want to have a crack at there, Colin?
I'll say hello to Alan down in Minehead. Hello, Alan, Minehead.
Good evening, Colin.
How you keeping, buddy?
Doing all right, mate. Are you?
Yeah, we're all good this way. And I can't remember what was your call sign again, Al?
Charlie Tango 1654.
Charlie Tango 1654, there we go, for the log, that was. Okay, yeah. Well, I hope you keep it well, because we haven't spoke for a while either.
Evening there, 1654 Al, got you in the log, mate.
Good evening, Gary. I did call, but I was obviously getting stamped on.
Yeah, for the first time in years we've got a proper pile-up going on there, mate. Okay, I'll just check in with Ben shortly, and we'll see who else we can pass around. So back to you there, Ben. It's well, let's just say it's like the old days, proper pile-up there, 255. Back to you.
Yeah, Roger, you're doing well there. No, pilots are a good thing, Gary. You've gone up in the radio now. You're a 5x5 to me, over.
Yeah, it must have been some sort of storm between us, mate. It's you're perfect 5 and 5 up to me as well now.
Roger. Well, I know there's a few up here I'll just bring in, and then I'll just go through. I'll start passing around a little bit of the log I got up here. So, yeah, I believe there was a few break and QSK stations. Would you like to QRZ into the Mid-Wales Vintage FM net?
Yeah, 163 Oscar Papa 116.
Charlie India 2121.
16. Good evening, Jason. How are you?
Good evening, Ben. How are you, sir? Seems to be quite busy. I've been listening for about 10 minutes there, Roger.
Roger, you're 5x6 to me, 56, blowing smoke as well, lovely loud Radio 5. Hey, my missus is mad at you. She says I keep having Oscar Papa cups all around the kitchen, I leave them around.
Yeah, tell her I can send a few more up if you want me to.
That's what I keep telling her. I say be quiet because you'll be having another 3 coming soon. What's the QTH, Jace?
Yes, I think I'm on the same mountain as Brian, Charlie Tango 108. I did see him over the other end of the mountain there. I would be 20 miles north of Bridgend there on the Bulk Mountain there, Roger. South Wales.
Roger, the Bulk Mountain. Yeah, no worries at all. I'll write that down in the log. Yeah, no, well, you're working very, very well, Jace, anyway.
Yeah, no problem, only on the old Serial 4000 on top of the car. I'm too lazy to put the big antenna up there, Roger.
Yeah, Roger. Well, you know what? I've done that tonight. I've got the Amtron up above the vehicle, and I've just been turning the other radio on listening, and it makes a massive difference, it does, in all fairness. For FM, anyway.
It's QSR, Ben. Well, I got you on a 5 and 8, no problem at all. Blowing smoke over you into South Wales there, buddy.
Roger, that's spot on. Well, I got an old Rotel RVC 220, so it's certainly doing the trick. Well, yeah, no worries, Dave. If you don't mind sitting on the side, I'm going to bring a few QSKs, and then we're going to start to pass around again.
Yeah, no problem. You carry on. Cheers, Ben.
No worries at all. Thanks, buddy. Okay, I think Ken was about there. Tango Charlie 82. Were you on frequency, Ken?
Break.
Yeah, the break. Please QRZ.
Alpha Bravo 29, listening.
Alpha Bravo 29, listening. Yeah, what's the operator name, please?
Yeah, name this is Ryan.
When you get into Mid-Wales, 12 miles west of Welshpool, on a 5x6 at a Kraken Radio 5, buddy. What's the QTH?
I'm on the Hereford side of the Malvern Hills, over.
Okay, I'll put you down here at Hereford. Yeah, no problems at all. Well, yeah, you're working very well. Do you go as a 26 division or a 163 division?
26, over. 26, Alpha Bravo 29.
Roger. You're on the dark side then, Ryan, yeah?
Roger.
No, you're working very well, buddy. If you don't mind sitting on the side, there's a few more QSKs and breaks we're going to bring in, and then we're going to pass around. If you hear anybody, just give a shout in.
Yeah, roger that. I'm going to say 7-3, so just trying out this radio and see what the power I was getting. That's all. But I wish you a great evening and enjoy the sunshine.
Well, thank you very much for that. Well, you're certainly working, Ryan, 100%. That radio is doing its job the correct way. So, thank you very much from 73s.
7-3s. Happy radio.
Cheers, buddy. Yeah, I think, was that you, Ken? Bring the breaks and the QSKs in, and then if you hear anyone, Ken, give a shout in, yeah? Yeah, no worries, Ken. Roger. Okay, the break station, please, QRZ.
Come on, Ben. I've got your voice now. What is your
26 Charlie India 2121.
Okay, 26 Charlie India 2121. Good evening, buddy. I'll give you a radio report on your next over.
Thanks, Gary. Operator Adrian, 9 miles north of Banbury, South Warwickshire, 59 plus.
Yeah, you're 5-5 to me, Adrian, 5-5 in Banbury. Yeah, that's a good contact. That is on FM. Yeah, Kraken Radio 5, over.
Yeah, not vintage equipment, but the operator is. Thank you.
Yeah, we've had that one quite a few times tonight. Well, no worries at all. It's certainly doing the trick. Yeah, Adrian, if you don't mind sitting on the side, there's a few more breaks I'm going to bring in, and then we'll be passing around, buddy.
Roger.
Okay, thank you very much for that. Okay, yeah, the break station, go again.
Romeo Delta 15.
Romeo Delta 15. God, Rod, you're absolutely cracking across to me. 5-7, over.
I've got you on the same, buddy. No worries at all.
Yeah, I'm going to have to turn my radio down. You are literally vibrating the speaker, buddy.
I did hear Ray down in Dorset and all, and 2121. But no worries, I've got to shoot off and start the net, buddy.
Have a quick shout out just to see how far you get with FM. Everybody have a listen. Rod's calling from Grimsby.
Copy, Rod. 26 Radio Delta 15.
Romeo Uniform 08.
Copy.
Pretty down, Rod.
Romeo Uniform.
Hello, Rod. How are you, sir?
I'm fine, Rod. You're banging through, mate. Santiago 8.
I can give you Santiago report, but your radio report is Radio Super 5, Rod.
Okay there, Rod. I'll have another quick shout. Any other station, QRZ?
Yes, copy, Rod. You copy 163 Oscar Papa 116.
116, go ahead, sir.
Good evening, sir. Nice night here in South Wales. You're 5 and 6 into South Wales. In between Cardiff and Swansea there, Rod, Curacao.
Is that Ben?
Negative is Dreesen. Dreesen there, I'm in South Wales. You're 5 and 6 in the Rhondda Valleys there.
Okay, Jason, many thanks for that. I'm 8 miles west of Grimsby, and I'm give you a Santiago 3, Roger, Super 5.
No problem at all. Got you on the Radio 5. Doing a good trip there. All the best, buddy. Send you free.
Anyone else? 26 Radio Delta 15.
163 Charlie Tango 108.
Anybody else? Got a copy on this station.
104 Mendips trying for their Rod.
Tango 108.
Somebody come back, Rod.
Yeah, Rod, it's Gary, 104 Mendip Hills. Any copy, mate?
Yeah, just got you in the back of the box there, buddy. Who is it?
Yes, Gary, CTX 104 Mendip Hills, Somerset. Now, you are getting heard right the way down on the south coast in Dorset. So could you pin your ears back for Ray 519 there, Rod? Back to you.
Okay, we're standing by.
Go for it there, Ray 519. If you're by, you're getting heard up in Grimsby, mate.
Come on, Ray, we got you. Come on.
Ray 519, you by? He's not there. He's gone. So try for, we'll get Brian 163 Charlie Tango 108 to give you a try there, Rod. Go for it there, Brian. He's right up in Grimsby, mate.
Yeah, how about it, Rod? 163 Charlie Tango 108.
Yeah, unfortunately, nothing heard.
That's a shame. Any other stations down this way here in Rod, up in Grimsby? Go ahead.
1654.
Yeah, go for it, mate.
Yeah, Rod, Grimsby, you got a copy on Charlie Tango 1654.
Sorry, nothing heard. Then I'll go back to you.
Roger, no worries at all. Well, just pin your ears back a second, Rod. We had a station, Gary then you were talking to is in Somerset, so that was an absolutely cracking copy. Charlie Tango X-ray 104. Unfortunately, you weren't taking anything of Ray, who is in Dorset, nor Alan, that's on the, he's probably on the Warwickshire Plateau, I'm guessing, or close to there. But there was a station, Charlie Tango 003, calling you. So have a listen, Rod. Yeah, give him a shout, Rich. You still there, Richard? He must have cleared now, Rod, but you were making it anyway to Dorset, Rod, over?
Okay there, Ben, no worries. Well, you know how far it is from me to you. It's a good copy, that.
Yeah, well, you're 170 miles to me, so you're going to be well over the 200 mark on FM. You're well over the 200 mark to Gary, anyway, I would have thought, in Somerset that you made the QSO with. So, congratulations on that, buddy, and enjoy your net. See you in a bit. Okay, any further QSK's breaks that would like to come into the Mid Wales Vintage DX net?
163 Charlie Tango 003.
Yeah, that's it, Rich. Have a shout out, buddy. Everybody have a listen. Microphone's going over to Richard from Kerry in Newtown. Over to you, Rich.
Yeah, good evening. You've got 163 Charlie Tango 003, top of the Kerry Ridgeway. If anybody's got a copy on me, go ahead. 267. 267, go.
Yeah, 163 Charlie Tango 267.
You've got Dean located in Preseli Hills in Pembrokeshire. Yeah, no problem, Dean. I've got no signal on you, but perfect clear radio 5, no problem at all there, mate. Yeah, cheers for that, fella. I've got you 55454. Yeah, no problem at all. Any other stations, QRZ?
160, Romeo Uniform 08.
Delta Victor first and the Romeo uniform standby, please. Yeah, the Delta uniform, go ahead.
Delta Victor 777 it was. Dave, give him a shout.
Yeah, go ahead, Dave.
Yeah, I've got you, buddy. You're booming across to me. You're 5758. I'm Beeston Castle, 10 miles south of Chester.
Yeah, no problem at all. You're a 55, 5 by 5. No problem at all there. Excellent. You're a bike station, QRZ?
Yeah, Romeo Uniform 08.
Yeah, Romeo uniform 08. You're 5 by 9.
Thank you very much, sir. I can't give you Santiago report, but your audio is audio Super 5, Roger.
Roger, Roger. You're Hereford way, are you?
Yeah, I'm in Hay-on-Moy, Roger.
Yeah, Roger, Roger. No problem at all. Any other stations, QRZ?
Charlie Tango 1654.
Oscar Papa 123. Good evening. Yeah, no problem at all, Al. No signal, but no problem at all. Lovely good Radio 5 there, making the trip. No problem at all there, Al. Yeah, no problem at all. This is 163 Charlie Tango 003, listening.
Charlie Tango 1654.
The Charlie Tango station 66 question mark, go.
Charlie Tango 108.
Something 82, go ahead. No problem at all, Ken. Thanks very much for the report on that one. Any other stations, QRZ?
26, Charlie Tango 141, southwest of Swindon.
The Charlie Tango station out there, go.
Yeah, Charlie Tango 1654.
Yeah, Charlie Tango 1554, I think it was. You're about a 5 by 1, 51, no problem at all.
Yeah, you're the same down into Minehead in Somerset.
Yeah, it's a nice copy of that, thank you very much. No problem at all. Any other stations, QRZ? This is 163 Charlie Tango 003.
108.
388.
26, Charlie Tango 141.
Charlie 388. Operating name would be Neil, up on the F-Vale. Yeah, no problem at all, Neil. Very loud booming Radio 5, no signal, so no problem at all, but booming through with the audio there.
As long as it's audible, that's all that matters. And you're 5 and 7, 5 and 8 to me there, my friend.
Yeah, no problem at all. A very good friend of mine, Mr. Jones, I can just about hear you calling in from Stourbridge, if you want to go. Yeah, White Tiger in Stourbridge, I've just about got you coming through if you can hear us. No, okay, not to worry. Any other stations, QRZ?
Tango Charlie 101.
Yeah, Tango Charlie 101, I think it was.
Yes, it is. That's the one. The name's Alan this way. Alpha Lima, Lima Alpha November. And we're at Broadway Tower in the Cotswolds. And you're 5 and 5 to me. 5 and 5.
Yeah, no problem, Al. No signal, but Radio 5. And yeah, I think I'm a recent subscriber to your channel over the last few weeks. So, no problem at all there, Al. Thank you very much. Any other stations, QRZ?
26, Charlie Tango 141.
Charlie Tango 1554. Did you get a name and where his QTH was?
Oh, no, I didn't. No, I didn't, mate. Sorry. If the station's still by, Charlie Tango 1554. Do you want to go again?
Yes, Ben, you got a copy on this one? It's 1654 and it's Alan in Minehead. We spoke before, Ben. Alan in Minehead.
Alan in Minehead. Thank you very much for that, Rod. Well, no, thank you very much for that, Rich. We'll have to press on, sorry, because, like you say, we've got quite a few to work through tonight on a tight schedule. But, you know, some good contacts there on FM, Rich.
Yeah, no problem. Thanks very much. To it.
Roger, Roger, no worries at all. Okay, Gary, I'll pass the microphone down to you, buddy, see if you've got any QSKs, and just carry on passing through your log, over.
Come on, Gary, 104, 141, try it.
Yeah, we got you in there, Sid. No problem at all, mate. Long time no speak. We've got the mighty Sid. CT141 has joined us there, Ben. Back to you.
Sorry, say that again there, Gary.
Yeah, we got the famous Sid. Charlie Tango 141 has joined us there, Ben. Back to you.
Yeah, Roger, Roger. I caught Sid then. Yeah, good evening, Sid.
Yeah, good evening there. 141 trying. We're southwest of Swindon, about 12 miles southwest of Swindon, Wiltshire, Roger. About 1,000 ASL.
Yeah, Roger, Roger, Sid. Well, you're coming through to me. I'll give you a 5x2. I've got a little bit of crackle coming in, but that's my end. But a 5x2 at best, Sid, over.
No problem. Who's that, Ben, is it? He's asking, is that you, Ben?
Say it again there, Rod.
He's asking, is it you, Ben?
Yeah, Roger, Roger, it's Ben. Yeah, Bravo Echo November, 163 Oscar Papa, 255, Sid.
Yeah, whereabouts are you, whereabouts are you?
I'm situated 12 miles west of Welshpool. 12 miles west of Welshpool in a town called Llanfair Corinion, Llanfair, in mid-Wales, Sid.
Yeah, okay, don't ask me to pronounce it. Okay, guys, we won't hold it in there. Put the key back your way. We'll stand by on the side, Roger?
Yeah, Roger, Roger, that's a good copy, that is. That's a very, very good copy. Well, I'll pass the microphone back to Gary to see if he wants to bring any more in down south and pass round the log. Back to you, Gary.
Yeah, Roger, Roger. Any other QSKs for the Vintage CB net? This is the Mendip Hills 104. We're listening. Go ahead.
Charlie Tango 1582 Brizzle.
Yeah, John 1582. Go ahead.
Hello, Gary. Good evening. Must be a lovely evening out there tonight. I'm on the side. I'm listening. If I hear anything that I think I can, get through to, I'll give you a shout. Or if anybody wants me, give me a call. I should be listening. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, Roger Diddley. I'd like to have a longer chat, mate, but we've actually had a pile-up of me and Ben up north there. We're having a load of people call in, which is all good, mate. But nice to get you in the radio, and say if you hear anyone, you're booming into me, so I'll patch you through, mate. Okay, I want to check in with Mick, Papa Delta 77, up on the Lickies. You still by there, Mick?
Yeah, I'm still listening.
Yeah, have a crack, mates. Put out a shout. It's the way it seems to be going. If we try and pass people around, there's just too many. So we'll pass the key around, put out a shout, and see who comes back there, Mick. So microphone to you, mate.
Okay, I can hear the station down in Dorset, but forgotten the name and the handle. So the station in Dorset, any copy?
Yeah, Ray 519. You still by, mate? Yeah, I reckon he's cleared that. I shouted him in when Grimsby called in, but he didn't come back, mate. So I think he's probably gone across to the sideband nets there, Mick. Back to you.
Okay, no problem. Yeah, I dare say a few will be down on 515. Okay, anybody out there got a copy of BD77 listening?
101, 388, try.
Okay, absolute orders on out there. 101, what on earth are you doing on the Cotswolds?
It's my birthday. Well, not today, but no, I broke up for work today. And by the way, you're blasting through to me, Mick. You're 5 and 9 plus 10. Yeah, so we just thought we'd get out on such a beautiful night.
Roger, Roger. Where are you? In the gateway by the tower?
Yeah, pretty much there.
Roger, lovely spot, mate. Get out all over the country from there.
Oh, do you know what? I'm hearing absolutely everybody from here. Absolutely everybody. Dorset as well and everybody. So yeah, it's crap. I won't keep it because I think there's a lot that are calling in, Nick. But lovely to catch you. I hope you and the are all good and well. And we'll catch you very soon, I hope. 73 for now.
73's for now. How about you, Mr. 141, Mr. Sydney? You got out then?
Yeah, good evening, Mick. Just finished my old fish and chips and curry sauce.
Oh, that sounds about right for me. You'll get fat, you will.
Yeah, I've got the old hill to myself, mate. Thank goodness for that. We're up about nearly 1,000. We're up on HP.
Roger, know exactly where you are. Okay, Sid, won't hold him. Mr. Ken down there in Wolverhampton, good evening. Good evening, mate. Not your usual signal, but nice clear audio on it.
Oh, I'm trying to look it up to tell you the truth. I think it's 385, I think.
I'll have a look anyway. I'm terrible, mate. I always forget. What?
Roger, well, it's doing you proud, mate. I should keep that one.
Because I was using 90 something, and if I put a bit into the amp, like 10 into the amp, I'd be 100 and
No, I'm on the lickies.
or an extra 10, 15 watts might help.
Yeah. Cheers to you, mate. How about you, Brian? 108, can you hear me?
I think something stupid. Yep, Brian 108. Brian, somebody's calling you on 5. He's by you. There's somebody calling him on 5.
Right. Jolly Roger. Just the one. Yeah, I know what was calling me, but 108 returning. Okay, I don't know what happened there. Lots of voices. Mr. Brian, 108, you with us? Yeah, copy there, Mick. Jolly Roger. Nah, Brian's not making it through. Put it back to you for a bit, Gary. Getting a bit hectic up this end.
Yeah, it's just like the old days, mate. Pile-ups galore. Now, I think there's a distant station trying to call in. It's a Jolly Roger station. The Jolly Roger station. Go ahead, we're listening. It's the Mendip Hills, Somerset.
306 portable.
I think there was a 306 portable. Go ahead.
Yeah, good evening. Thanks for letting me in. We have Oscar Papa. 306 portable. The name is Mike Alpha Romeo. Handheld portable. Handheld portable.
Yeah, I got most of that, but we've got another conversation going on somewhere. Sounds like it's coming in from the southeast. Has anyone got, I think it's Mark, I may be wrong, 306 portable. I think it's OP 306. Has anyone got him any better than me? Go ahead.
Yeah, we got it very strong. How about it there, Mark? We take it 141, Sid.
Yeah, good evening, Sid. Yeah, 141. No problems at all. You must be quite local to me. Perhaps Swindon or some stuff going that way. But yeah, it's Oscar Papa 306. The name's Mark. And pedestrian mobile at the moment, walking up a hilltop. Listening to an old handy realistic radio, the TRC 1001, with the built-in with antenna, which I've had since 1983. Is over.
Yeah, okay, Mark. Go on the QTH. We know you're portable there, Mark.
Yeah, the QTH is Gloucestershire. Gloucestershire, over.
Did you say Gloucester?
Yeah, south of Gloucester, Gloucestershire.
Okay, south of Gloucester. Okay, I'll put it back to the chair there. That's Mark, guys. Oscar Papa 306, personal Mark. Portable is up near Gloucester. Get to you, Gary. Okay, 108 going clear.
Okay there, Brian, all the best, matey. So yeah, thanks for joining in, mate, and glad we managed to put a few over to you, but a little bit hectic, but yeah, all the best, mate, and have a nice holiday.
Brian?
Yeah, who's calling Brian?
Yeah, Brian, it's Ben, it is. 163 Oscar Papa 255. Just to say my noise is gone, and you're a 5x5 to Mid-Wales, buddy. No problems at all.
Yeah, change location now, Ben, to where I work the best up north. Parked up behind Jason.
Yeah, you want to Bob?
Yeah, Roger. You were working well now anyway. Nice to make the contact, Brian. You stay safe and have a good one.
Yeah, cheers there, Ben. I'm off in the morning with a caravan, so I want to go back down now to do one or two things ready for the morning.
Yeah, Roger. No worries at all.
All best there, Brian.
Handy handheld 4 watt radio, so he was doing really well. Background. Back to you, Gary.
Yeah, cheers. I'm going to try and pass. We've got an OP306. He's pedestrian mobile on a hill somewhere. So I'll see what I can do for him because he's actually on foot. Okay, Oscar Papa 306. Put a shout out and see if anybody comes back to you, mate, if you're taking me.
Yeah, appreciate it, Gary. Thank you for that. So, yeah, this is 26 Oscar Papa 306, the name's Mark, and pedestrian mobile at the moment with an old realistic radio, the TRC 1001. Anyone hearing me, over?
How about you, Mark? Romeo Uniform 08, Mark.
Yeah, Romeo Uniform, go ahead.
Okay, Mark, Santiago I can't give you, but a radio I can give you radio 45, Mark. My QTH would be Hay on Moy by Brecon, Roger.
Yeah, Roger, no problems. Just the name that way, but yeah, lovely and loud to me. Perfect signal, over.
Okay, sure. Thanks very much for the contact.
No problem. Now, just to confirm, 3 watts from this one. It should be 4, but it's what I had. I did check it. 3 watts output.
I do believe there's about 8 or 12 batteries in there, Roger.
Yeah, it's 10 actually. 10 batteries, but yeah, AA.
Okay, Mark, cheers and beers, mate.
Thank you, all of us.
Nice one there, Mark. Try again, mate. Let's fill your boots, seeing you've put the effort in doing the walk-in, mate. Go ahead.
Yeah, okay, anyone else got me? 66 Officer Papa, 306, portable, over.
Charlie Tango 4066.
66, go ahead.
Yeah, 26 Charlie Tango 4066, based in Yorkley, static mobile on a President Truman, so not vintage, unfortunately.
Yeah, okay, well, lovely audio. Ever so clear on this for me at the moment, but yeah, I'm portable at the moment. 66 Officer Papa. And Hilltop in Gloucestershire, over.
Hi Mark, personal here as well. You're coming through to me 5 and 5, I think is the terminology. Pretty new to the hobby, so just getting used to it, but it's great to hear you out there on such an interesting piece of equipment.
Yeah, thanks, Will, I appreciate it. I'd imagine you're a bit more than a 5 and 5, but absolutely lovely audio, can't fault it. All the best, buddy, and I'll hand it back to whoever's going to take over in the chair, or just in the chair anyway.
Yeah, nice one. Glad to get you a couple of copies. Any other stations taking OP306? He's walking the hills up in Gloucestershire, just portable on an old realistic handy. Go ahead.
OP101. Bravo 33, Torquay, calling.
Evening, Colin.
Yeah, good evening, Mark, and making it to be on your 4 watts here, buddy. A radio 3 and a signal 2, but doing the job, buddy.
Oh, lovely job, yeah. Liking the echo, Colin. Don't often hear you with an extra one. But yeah, sounding good, buddy.
Yeah, take it easy, Mark.
Thanks, Colin. All the best, mate. Thanks to you, Gary.
Yeah, nice one. If you hear anyone and you fancy having a crack, shout back in. We'll pass you through, mate. Okay, I think I heard a station in Torquay, a Bravo question mark. Go ahead. No return, but yeah, we'll check in now with 4066. I know you're not going to be up there forever tonight there, Will, but is there anyone you want to have a crack at, or do you want to just put out a shout and see who comes back there? Will, back to you.
Cheers, Gary. Yeah, it's Charlie Tango 4066, just shouting out to anyone that can hear me.
Tango Charlie 101.
Charlie Tango 1582, got you.
Come again on that last one. Sorry, I think I got 2 people on top of each other.
Charlie Tango 1582, can hear you.
Charlie Tango 1582. Yeah, you're coming through to me super clear, actually. I don't suspect you're too far away. I'm based in Yorkley, just on the edge of the Forest of Dean.
Yeah, but not too far from you. I'm south of you in Bristol. Home base in the city. You're 6x5, 6x5. Thank you very much.
Thanks very much. Anyone else out there listening? Charlie Tango 4066.
Josie, I'm listening to myself on the SDR there.
Tango Charlie 101, I'm getting. Whereabouts are you, mate? You sound quite distant to me.
No, I haven't. You're a little car.
Radio 5, operating Broadway Tower in the Cotswolds. Broadway Tower in the Cotswolds, the operation is valid. And yeah, we're 1026.
Okay, will do. It seems to have been quiet for a minute now.
I'm getting Broadway Tower in the Cotswolds.
Yeah, do you mind not modulating on the on this channel, boys?
Well done from wherever you're coming from.
Colin, yeah, where did you say you were?
So yeah, Charlie Tango 4066. I am static mobile in Yorkley, Forest of Dean, just on the edge of the Forest of Dean there.
Okay, cheers for that, buddy. I'll let you carry on and put another call out.
Cheers, mate. Anyone else out there picking me up? Charlie Tango 4066.
Need a jump on anyone? 4066, come on back.
Station calling Charlie Tango 4066. Yeah, I'm getting you loud and clear.
Okay, sir, station Romeo Uniform 08, return.
So, sorry, Romeo Uniform 08, was that?
100%, sir, 100%. QTH would be reckoned by Hay-on-Wye by Brecon, and I do believe you're in the Forest of Dean, Roger.
Hay-on-Wye, fantastic, that's a great result. Yeah, you're coming through really nicely. Yeah, I'm in Yorkley on the southern edge of the Forest of Dean. So, yeah, no, that's it. You're coming through very clear, kind of 5 and 5, 5 and 7.
That'll do me fine. I can't give a Santiago report, but the radio will be a Radio 5. The radio we're running this way will be the Lima Charlie Lima Enterprise to 40 channel FM, Roger.
Okay, I'm on a President Truman, fairly basic entry-level piece of kit, and not old at all. So, Yeah, I have actually got a Rotel 240 at home, which I might try and get going. That's kind of part of the reason that I got into the hobby in the first place.
Okay, sure, welcome to the hobby. Okay, sure, Jiggly, put you on the side and I'll let you give another call out, Roger.
Thanks so much for that. Back to you, Gary. I've got to get off the hill now. It's past bedtime. I'm going to get into trouble at home, but thank you so much for the evening.
Yeah, hopefully we've managed to put a few your way and got a bit of enthusiasm going. Nice to have made it a good one for you, hopefully. So yeah, it's not always quite as hectic as this, but Belby managed to get a few over to you there, Will. So wish you all the best, mate.
Cheers, Gary. That's me going clear.
QSK.
Yeah, QSK station, go ahead.
Yeah, you got Bravo 33, Torquay. Am I coming across alright?
Yeah, nice there. Nice Torquay. I got you on a Radio 5 into the Mendip Hills, Somerset, mate. Go ahead.
Fantastic. Alright, mate, I won't disturb you too much. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, no problem at all. What's the personal done that way, mate?
Yeah, break station, stand by.
The personal's Eddie. Echo Delta Delta, India Echo.
Okay there, Eddie. Well, we got loads of stations on, so if you hear anyone, shout in and we'll pass them down to you, mate, because you're nice and far south. So a few might want to have a crack at you there, Eddie. Back to you.
Alright, no worries, mate.
Okay, I'll pass one more round and I'll swing it back up to Ben because there must be a few people out in the cold up his way. Okay, we had Delta Romeo 247 on the Blackdown Hills. You still with us, mate? No. Okay, any other stations have been stuck out in the cold for a while that I've forgotten? Shout out now and I'll try and get a few back to you before we pass it back up to Mid Wales. Okay, silence was the return, so I'll swing it back up to you there, Ben, and when it comes back down my way, we'll give Sid141 the microphone there, Ben. Back to you.
Yeah, Roger, no worries at all, Gary. No, thank you very much for that. Yeah, there was a break station there first. Would you like the QRZ? The break station that was calling break before, would you like the QRZ? Okay, I think that was Nigel. Was that you, Nigel, up in Yorkshire? Roger, I'm live streaming this on Facebook now, Nigel, if you want to have a look. But yeah, you're coming through to me on about a 4x2 Nigel, into Mid Wales, over. Roger, well that old Mustang is doing the job. I've got an old Rotel RVC 220 here, so you're certainly making the trip to Mid Wales, buddy. What's your QTH this evening? Roger, Yorkshire Eels, yeah, no problems at all. Well, if you don't mind sitting on the side, Nigel, I'm just going to see if there's any more breaks or QSKs on the side, and then we'll start to pass around. If you hear anyone as normal, give a shout in, yeah? Yeah, Roger, I'm listening now, Nigel. Hold on, I'll just turn my squelch down. Yeah, tell him to give a shout now, Nigel. Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you in the box, Jason. It's basically very, very loud audio, and I've got a lot of crackling coming in. But I know it's you, buddy. Over. Try again if you can, Jason. There's a station calling over you. Yeah, Nigel, are you still there? November Charlie 01. Yeah, I'm struggling. I am a little bit, Nigel. I am struggling, unfortunately, with Jason, but I know he is there. bit now, buddy. The signal seems to be dropping at the moment. But, yeah, if you don't mind sitting on the side, give us a call if you hear anybody and we'll get you through to them straight away. Roger, roger. Okay, is there any other break stations, QSKs on the side before we carry on passing around that would like to come into the Mid-Wales DX Group Vintage Radio Net?
Go back around the side.
Yeah, sorry, go again with the call sign.
Go breaker on the side. Hotel Delta 500.
I've got loads of stations calling at the same time. I'll try my best to pick you out. Okay, station, go again. Yeah, the QSK, QRZ, please.
Papa Mike 500. Call. November Golf 16.
Okay, 26 Charlie Tango 3388. I believe you said Andy? Roger, roger, Andy. It's 5x656 into Mid Wales, 12 miles west of Welshpool, buddy. What's the QTH? What was the QTH? Okay, roger, roger. Thank you very much for that, Andy. Thank you for calling in. If you hear any stations, just give a shout in, buddy, okay? We're going to start to pass around. Roger, roger, no worries at all. Well, you're cracking across to me anyway, Andy. Thank you very much for that. If you hear anyone give a shout up. Yeah, was there another station there, QRZ?
Papa Mike 500.
Yeah, is anybody else taking that station better than me?
Yeah, November Golf is calling in.
November what?
November Golf.
Roger, roger, bring him in, Rod.
November Golf, QRZ. November Golf 163, okay, sir? Station Romeo Uniform 08, operating on the Vintage Net. Whereabouts are you, my mate? The old bandit is a handle, that's a good one. Whereabouts are you, sir? Just outside Leominster, Ben.
Roger, roger, I've got them, no problems at all. I've got them now. Yeah, November Golf 16. What's the operator name, please? Yeah, November Golf 16. What's the operator name, please, buddy? Oh, it's you, is it, Nige? Are you sure? Is it Nige? I thought it sounded like you. Yeah, no worries, buddy. I got you in the log. Where are you? Leominster? Yeah, roger, roger. When you said November Golf, it gave it away. You should have said something else. Well, yeah, if you don't mind sitting on the side, Nige, I am struggling a little bit, but I've got you in the log, buddy.
Not surprised, I'm a proper retro station. I'm only using 4 watts. Do you understand that?
That's better. I can hear you now. I'm only using 4 watts, so what, 5 watts on a Rotel?
Well done, yeah, I'm using that. Send your picture now in a minute.
I got you a lot better then.
There's probably loose wires in here, or spiders.
Yeah, loose wires it is. You're 5x5 now, buddy.
Oh, perfect. Now I got you, no problem. Surprised no people come through on these and this. He's flying over the top of you, Ben.
Yeah, I know. Well, yeah, you're doing well now, Nige. I've got you in the log. No worries. I've got you down, Nige. Like I say, we'll start pass around now, so give us a shout if you hear anybody, yeah?
No problem. I just come up to have a cup of tea. I couldn't resist it.
I thought it was quite funny, but November Golf did give it away, unfortunately. Okay, 163 Oscar Papa 123. Al, are you on the side?
Copy, Ben, 306.
163 Oscar Papa 123. Are you there, Al? Okay, 26 Romeo Uniform 08. Rod, are you there, Rod?
I think so, sure, yes. No problem.
Right, have a shout out on your radio, boy.
Yeah, I don't want anybody to hear me. Station Romeo Uniform 08, calling in on behalf of the Midwell's Vintage Net. Anybody hear me?
101.
Yeah, 101, go ahead. Is that you, Al?
It certainly is, Rod. You're blasting through to me, although everybody pretty much... I'm hearing everybody, but you're 5 and 10.
That's impossible. I'm just using the LCL Enterprise, Al. It's such an old radio. I found them in the bottom of the box, Roger.
Oh, well, fair play to you. Well, I'm only using 4 watts this way, but I think I've got a good line of sight with you, but Ross, I won't keep it, mate. And you look after them antennas.
I know, Al. That's embarrassing, that was. We still got the spider pole. It didn't break. No, the 5.8 didn't break, but the bleeding thing did. We bought a new one now to drive over, Roger.
Oh, well, I'll tell you what, fair play to you. That was a genius way of doing it, but Vince sent me the video and I had to laugh, but never mind. Hey, we all do silly things. But, Rod, it's been a pleasure, mate. I'm just, you probably know where I am. I'm just up in the Cotswolds, the Broadway Tower.
Yeah, beautiful place. You're overlooking, you can see the Severn Bridge from there, you know?
Oh, well, I'm in a spot where I can't see much because the field's not open where I'd normally drive into, but the tower's just to the left of me, so, it's a cracking evening as well. But, Rod, I won't kick it because I think there's a lot on.
Beautiful up here, Al. Cheers, my mate. 101, 08 down in Clear there. Cheers, Al. Any other stations, boy?
306.
Bye. 306 portable, I believe.
Yeah, good evening to you. I'm not sure if we spoke just now. Sorry, I think it's Rod. It's Mark here, 306 portable.
Okay, Mark 306 portable, sir. Your battery should have been run down by now, Roger.
No, they're still going. It was a fresh pack, which I couldn't afford back in the day. I was just reminiscing with a buddy, actually, that the only way I could afford to run this when I was, not old, 11 or something, was to use the Tandy Battery Club and get one new AA every Saturday morning.
Good grief, sir. I do believe there's 2 dummy batteries in that one, isn't there, Roger?
Well, as you see, that's what they did to keep the 4 watts, but of course, I've crammed it full of AAs to get a little bit more voltage and a little bit more power.
Yeah, I got one myself. Another station's Romeo Uniform.
267. Got it, Rod. Anything on 558?
We got 558.
Good evening, Rod. How you doing, bud? You got Kev?
Oh, Kev, good evening, sir. Are you well?
Very well indeed. You're blasting through. Turn the preamp off. I think I'll pull the aerial out and still get you. Across the scale, mate. I'm running a Uniden 200.
Uniden 200. I think there's a Uniden 100 and 400, wasn't there, Roger?
That's right. It might have even been a 300 home base. I can't remember now. I'm blowing the cobwebs out of it for sure. But, yeah, you're sounding good anyway. I don't know what you're running, but you sound great on here.
Yeah, I can't give Santiago because it's a little tiny radio, but I can give a radio report, and the radio report will be a Radio Super 5, Roger.
Good stuff, Rod. No worries, buddy. I'll catch you again. Let you carry on.
Okay, cheers and beers, Kev. Any other stations? I think Ken is there. Ken, you by?
26, Charlie Tango, 3490. Can you receive that?
Hey, Ken, very good evening to you, Ken. I got your 4, I can't give you Santiago report, obviously, Ken, but your radio 45, Roger. That'll do me. Cheers, Ken. Catch you later, mate. Any other stations, boy?
267.
Rod?
Yeah.
Yeah, Dean's trying to get you, 267. Have a listen out. Yeah, give him another call, Dean. He's a little bit deaf.
Yeah, Rod, you got this one. 163, Charlie Tango 267.
How about you, Dean? 267.
Hiya, Rod. How you doing, fella? I've got your radio 40 signal.
No, negative, Ben.
Oh, that's a bugger, that is. That would have been a really good copy for you there, Rod.
Yeah. How about you, Dean? I got me earplugs out now. Dean, come on back.
Yeah, Rod. QSK 267.
No, unfortunately not, Ben.
Roger.
QSK.
Rod, that'd have been a good copy. Well, yeah, good few contacts there, Rod. I'm going to pass the microphone down to Gary now to bring Sid in, if that's okay, buddy.
Yeah, go ahead, sir.
QSK.
Okay, over to you, Gary.
Yeah, no problem at all. We've got some QSKs. I'll just ask the QSKs to stand by for a moment while we try and pass 1 or 2 around. Then we'll be putting out a shout for new stations. Sid 141, you still by, mate?
Yep.
Sid CT 141, you still with us, mate? Sounds like he's cleared there at the moment, Ben. I'm going to check in with Alan, 1654 Minehead. You still by there, Alan? Okay, I think a few people have cleared this way now, I think, which is understandable. Okay, any QSK stations? This is the Mendip Hills, we're listening.
Charlie Tango, 3490, coordinate.
Yeah, is that James, 3490? Go ahead.
Yeah, there, Gary. How are you, mate? At the top of the earlier. How are you tonight?
Yeah, we've had pile-ups, mate. It's been amazing, to be honest. So, yeah, so you're on the top of Dundry there, James. Are you, mate? Back to you.
Yeah, roger that, mate. Yeah, just using the radio shack on 4 watts onto a silver rod on the fence up here.
Okay, mate. Have you been there a while? Or do you want to have a bit of a listen first and then we'll try and pass you around, mate?
I've been here for a while, had a little listen around, I've had a little shout out, I haven't got in on other people and that is yet, but yeah, not a problem, just I'll come in a minute.
Yeah, no problem at all. Have a listen, make up a bit of a list, and we'll be passing the microphone over to you shortly. Okay, we've got so many in the log, to be honest. I'll just throw the microphone up in the air. Is there anyone who wants to go through to anyone else? Now's your chance, go ahead. No, silence was the return. So, yeah, it's come early for you there, James. Anyone you want to give a shout out to, mate? Go ahead.
I'll just do a general shout out and see how far I'm getting. Possibly the furthest station away that can hear me, basically. I'm at the top of Dundry Hill in South Bristol. Charlie Tango 3490, running 4 whiskies. Out of an old radio shack, same as the Maycom. Yeah, give me a shout if you can hear me. Come back to me.
Anybody coming back there, James? I just stood up to stretch my legs there a moment.
That's a negative. No, nobody coming back this way. Bit silent. I'm not sure how well I'm getting out on this one.
It's not exactly booming, but it's strong enough. Anyone out there taking James 3490? Go ahead. No returns. It's all gone a bit quiet down here at the moment there, James. So, yeah, stand by and we'll see what we can do for you in due course, mate. But I imagine a few are going over to some of the other nets at the moment. So we're a bit of a quiet spell at the moment. But it's been absolutely hectic up till now there, mate. Back to you. Yeah, well, keep listening. We'll try again a little bit later. Okay, any other QSKs here in this one? It's the Mendip Hills calling on behalf of the Vintage CB Radio Net. We're listening, QRZ.
163 Romeo Papa 21.
Romeo Papa 21 in the 163, go ahead.
Very good evening, very good evening. Yeah, operating in this way is Lee, Lima Echo Echo on the Blorange Mountain, which I'm sure some of you are familiar with. Getting full vintage with a new old stock Amstrad 901.
Ah, lovely there, mate, lovely. Yeah, I know the Blorange very well indeed, mate, yeah. Nice one. I reckon we'll get you a few. So it was Romeo Papa 21, yeah? Go ahead.
Yeah, Roger, Romeo Papa 21, or Tango Charlie 186, whichever one you fancy.
Yeah, nice one early. Okay, any other QSKs, any other break stations? This is CT104 Mendip Hills, calling on behalf of the Vintage CB Radio Net. Go ahead. All quiet this way. Is there anyone wants to go through to anyone else before I pass it back up to Mid Wales? Go ahead.
How about you, Lee?
QSK.
Yeah, stand by there, Rob. We'll patch you through in a moment. We've got a QSK trying. Go ahead. Yeah, the QSK station. We're listening. Go ahead.
Yes, QSK.
Yeah, QSK. Go ahead. Anyone hearing this QSK? He's trying a few times.
Yeah, I've got him, Gary.
Yeah, see if you can bring him in there, Al.
Yeah, that QSK. Do you want to bring it in? Yeah, QSK, QRZ.
We tried there, chaps. Okay there, Rod, if you want to give Mr. Lee a shout on the Blorange, go ahead.
About you, Lee, on the Blorange.
Oh, we got you 100%, my friend. 7 pound Radio 5, can't fault you, mate.
Hey, that 901 certainly working well for you. So Radio Super 5 this way.
Well, do you know what? I'll be perfectly honest, this is only a second time out of the box. I picked it up new old stock about 3 weeks ago, and I took it out about 3 days ago just to give it a run through and see what it was doing. And this is the first time, well, maybe it's first time out, giving it a proper workout there, Roger?
Hey, Roger, sir.
Well, I can't give a Santiago report, but the radio is a beautiful audio on it, a lovely audio. QTH just ready to be in Hay on Way, Roger.
Oh, Roger, oh, Hay on Way, know it very well. I've been up there sniffing books many a years.
Plenty of books up here. All right, then, Lee, I'll catch you further down, mate.
All right, then, mate, thanks, right, you take care.
Nice one there, chaps. Right, so you will now swing it back up to Mid Wales. So we'll be back again. So if there's anyone out there waiting, we'll be back again putting out calls for new stations. Okay, back to you there, Ben. So yeah, it's hectic and it's going in fits and starts. Sometimes it's completely quiet and other times it all kicks off there, Ben. But microphone back to you, mate.
Yeah, Roger, Charlie Tango X-ray 104. Cheers, Gary. I think I've got quite a few QSKs calling in from this way. I'm not too sure if they're still on frequency, but we'll have a look.
QSK, Southwest Bath.
255, calling on behalf of the Mid Wales Vintage FM net. Is there any further QSKs or breaks on the side that would like to join? Please QRZ. Yeah, there was a station then. Did anybody take them better than me? Yeah, Juliet Bravo 259. Jason, I've got you now, buddy. Yeah, it's up and down, Jason, fortunately. Conditions are up and down. You just come into the radio then, but you dipped down, unfortunately, again. I know.
1582 clear, thank you.
Sorry, not.
Cheers, John.
Struggling at the moment. Conditions aren't very good for me up north at the moment. Do you want to have a shout out, Nigel? Do you want to have a shout out and see who gets back to you? Because it'll be a very good contact up north. Have a shout out, Nigel. Everyone have a listen. I'm passing the microphone over to November Charlie 01, who's in the County Durham area. Over to you, Nigel.
QSK, Southwest Bath.
Yeah, stand by, Bath. We'll bring you in when the microphone's back down south, mate.
Yeah, was anybody taking November Charlie 01 Nigel from the Yorkshire Dales? Anybody taking Nigel?
Negative, Ben.
Yeah, unfortunately, sorry, Nigel, nobody's taking you at the moment, but I did hear Juliet Bravo 259 come in the radio, so I've put Jason in the log. But I send my regards to the both of you, and if you are staying about, keep calling in, because you never know, conditions might get better, over. Roger, thank you very much for that, buddy. Stay safe and take care. Okay, is there any further QSKs, break stations on the side that would like to QRZ? There was a few break stations and QSKs of a couple of minutes ago that was calling and calling. Are you still on frequency? Please QRZ if you are.
Yeah, Ben Lee is trying again, 2477. I think he's portable. He's trying again.
Yeah, Roger. Lee, I don't know if you can hear me. My squelch is moving and I know there's somebody talking there, but have a shout out, buddy. Have a shout out and see who gets back to you. Everyone have a listen. Lee's calling on a little handheld, and he is, I'm presuming, by the Clent Hills in Birmingham area. Have a shout, Lee.
Yeah, Lee, can you hear Nigel? Oscar Papa 634.
You've just been heard by another station there, Lee, but you're 5 and 5 to me at Broadway Tower. You're 5 and 5, you're cracking, you've got it, great. I'm videoing you, you'll be on the next video, but you're cracking through to me, mate.
No worries, Gary. Yeah, I know who you are. No worries at all, buddy. Yeah, I've had good reports from the audio, considering it's been shipped from house move to house move in the garage, and I thought I lost this one, to be fair. This is my CB from when I was a kid in the 90s. Also found my friends who also had the Uniden 200 as well. It's a little bit rough around the edges, but obviously it's working, so that's a bonus. But yeah, nice to hear you anyway. Nice to work you, Gary. I have spoke to you before on the SSB, but it's been a little while.
Yeah, nice one, mate. Is that a standard microphone you're running there, mate? That's you.
It's an Altai A1 coffin mic, so I've got a power mic somewhere, but obviously it doesn't need it. So yeah, just well, this is the mic that I've always used with the radio, so that's just as old as it.
Well, sounds great, mate. Sounds great. Well, while you got the microphone there, mate, put out some shouts, see who comes back to you. I don't know who's left on the net now. It's probably winding down a little bit there, Kev, back to you.
Big Gary, I'll give a quick shout and then I might pack up and go down the hill, but it's been a pleasure anyway. Any other stations by that can copy 260P 558, High Ground Gloucestershire listening?
Yeah, Romeo Papa 2-1, we got you 100% here, Vega.
Romeo Papa 2-1, very good evening. What's the personal? You got Kev on the key?
Oh, Roger Kev, got that, mate. Yeah, operating in this way is Lee, Lima, Echo, and I'm parked up on the Florence Mountain, just outside Abergavenny. I think it's about 800 feet, something like that. So, yeah, kicking it old school tonight with the old Amstrad 901.
Yeah, the calls for 558, 260P 558 listening.
QSK, we're standing by.
The North Wiltshire station come in.
Yeah, you got November Whiskey 2. QSK. I just wondered whereabouts you are. We're just outside of Swindon, North Wiltshire. Could you Roger bleep on it, might help.
The 558, this is not my net, it's Gary and Ben, so I'll pass you through to them and I'll sit back on the sub. Well, I'll put you through to Gary because you probably have more chance of getting you and he might pass you through to Ben as well, but back to you Gary, 104, you got a QSK, November Whiskey 21 Swindon.
Yeah, you had a few coming back there. Yeah, we've got, I think it's JB and David, 3668 on the side. Stand by, guys, I'll bring you in shortly. It's a little bit up towards the Midlands at the moment, the net. Okay, the November Whiskey Station, Wiltshire. You take in this station, it's Gary 104, Mendip Hills. Go ahead.
Yeah, 104. Back in the back of the box there, mate, but I think it's more a case of the general USB on the frequency. Anyway, you can...
Yeah, it's a Broadway Tower, sort of a Norwich point in the Cotswolds, or one of the Norwich points. We're 1,024 foot high, and we're using a Harvard 420M. Lovely job, mate, lovely job. Right, if there's any more out there, we'll report all back to West Bend.
Go over to Al now, as in 101, and see if he's brought Lee in, okay?
Roger, Key. You're blasting these days by there, Ben, 5 and 7. By the way, I'm only running 4 watts at the moment.
I tell you what, I'm videoing this anyway, so you're absolutely blasting through to me. I've got a little Rotel RVC 220. It's a hell of an old radio, but you're sounding great on it. So yeah, congratulations on that, Neil.
Very much.
Okay, Tango Charlie 101. Were you bringing? Are you taking me, Al, to start off with? Oscar Papa 255.
I certainly am, Ben. You're 5 and 6, no problem at all. Sorry for the confusion. I thought you were talking QSK. Calling in from the
Stand by, QSK.
Audible, apparently.
Yeah, Roger. I've got yeah, I was talking to Al, sorry, from Trousvanith. So yeah, I can understand the confusion. Yeah, no, do you want to? I'll see if I can get hold of Lee first, but I might struggle a little bit. Yeah, it's 26 Charlie India 2477. Are you on frequency? Can you hear RZ?
163 Alpha Mike Charlie 388.
163 Alpha Mike Charlie 388. You sitting in my house, Neil?
Oh, good. Well, wait, I'm not far from it. I don't know where you are actually, Ben. Right down at Ebbvale.
Roger, you're 5x7 to me, Neil. 5x7. Did you say Ebbvale? You're hella loud.
Well, that'll be the vintage microphone there, Ben.
It's certainly working a treat. I tell you what, that's got really nice audio on it, Neil.
Yeah, Ben. And very shortly ago, you were talking to Al, but I think another Al, 101, was trying to bring in 2477. He's on a handheld up on the flint. I think he was talking to another Al, and Al thought he was talking to him. I'll say hello to Alan down in Minehead. Hello, Al in Minehead. How are you keeping, buddy? Yeah, we're all good this way, and I can't remember what was your call sign again, Al? Charlie Tango 1654, there we go, for the log that was, okay, yeah. Well, I hope you keep it well, because we haven't spoken for a while either. I heard somebody come back, Rod.
Yeah, Rod, it's Gary 104 Mendip Hills, at the top, mate.
Yeah, just got you in the back of the box there, buddy. Who is it?
Yes, Gary CES 104 Mendip Hills, Somerset. Now, you are getting heard right the way down on the south coast in Dorset. So could you pin your ears back for Ray 5
Rob, back to you. Okay, we're standing by. Don't put that waypoint 19 while you're getting cleared up big streets, mate. Come on, Ray, we got you, come on. We'll get Brian, 163, Charlie Tango 108, continuous strike. There, Rob, go for it there, Rob.
Grimsby.
Copy, Rob. 26 radio down to 15. Romeo Uniform 08. Copy, copy. Hello, Rod, how you doing, boy? Romeo Uniform. Hello, Rod, how are you, sir? I'm fine, Rod. You're banging through me, Santiago 8. I can give you Santiago report, but your radio reporter, Radio Super 5, Rod. Okay, there, Rod.
Okay, there we go, folks. Yes, apologies for the standard of the editing. I had probably about 2, nearly 3 hours of stuff to pull together. I've managed to get it down to about 1 hour and 12 minutes of actual net footage, but that's the best I could do. Also, you couldn't really see the radio too well in the video, and there was a lot of sun directly on the radio itself, and the camera's a bit out of position. But at the end of the day, I was on the top of a hill, sat on a small mat, so not exactly studio conditions, but a lot of the audio did come through very well, so that was good. So indeed, thanks to everyone who got into the net on the night. Thanks to everyone who tried, and hopefully inspiration to others to not only give these special events a try, but to give your sort of bread and butter nets a try as well. That is CB. Really, this is just something to try and inject a little bit of life into it, and also try something a little bit different. But there's loads of nets out there, I'm sure, loads of local chat channels out there, I'm sure. Certainly around here, some of the established FM nets in particular do need more participation. You've got the Channel 30 net on a Saturday night, you've got the Homesteaders net, you've got Sid's DX on a Sunday as well, so I'm sure that's replicated around all of the country and beyond. So give it a try. A lot of people were very surprised on how well FM worked. It really did work very well, and some people were quite surprised. And it does work on a sort of what they call a capture effect. So FM, as long as the signal is significantly above the next one down, it will come in over the top. So you can pull out some decent stations with FM, whereas on other modes it would tend to sort of mix into oblivion. But there we go. So I would say don't forget, remember that none of this was skip. This was all stuff that was coming directly in from the ground wave, surface wave, call it what you will. I think the Grimsby one, which was in excess of 200 miles away from me, I think that was getting some sort of enhancement through conditions. Wasn't skip. It's probably some tropo lift going on there. Some say tropo lift doesn't happen as far down as 27 megahertz, but don't forget we're getting up towards VHF as we head up towards 30 megahertz. And I have to say, and other people have noticed it as well, when conditions on say 2 meters, tropo conditions are forecast on 2 meters, we tend to get similar sort of lifts on 27. A lot of people have noticed that, especially from high ground. So I think the Grimsby one was getting a bit of a lift. That was a little bit too strong to be straight ground wave. Anyway, there we go. So more nets to come. Probably vary it, because say this was a special event, maybe something different. A few suggestions coming in. If you want to suggest something in the comments, please do. But in the meantime, I'm going to finish this off, and you would have seen already what I've managed to do with it. So yeah, we'll catch you on the next one. I'm actually on a gin and tonic at the moment, complete with a retro plastic straw. So I will dispose of that straw responsibly, believe me. But in the meantime, I wish you all the best. Not bad. Catch you on the next one.